Hey everyone, welcome to Front of the Depths. I'm Menti, and this is episode 96 of the Battleship Brawl Season 4 tournament. So the CSB by Drawaway is coming up on its final battle. This will be the final battle of the regular season, regardless of how it goes. The only question is the CSB going to retire as a fallen or as a champion? And here to help us answer that question is the BB43 Tennessee by BBS4. Is the next one in line, which is no slouch of an opponent. And is if the CSB gets in, it is definitely going to earn it. So let's go ahead and get into position here. We will get this battle underway. CSB got its volley off first. And does not manage to actually connect with the Tennessee. Tennessee, however, did manage to land some hits. Let's check on the damage as soon as the smoke clears out. Nothing too serious. A little bit of deck damage by that one gun, but didn't even knock off the barrels. Oh, here comes another volley. Ooh, that is a turret disabled. That is a... Oh, and the cap popped off. That is bad news for the CSB right there. That is a lot of firepower lost. A little high explosive landed, but it didn't even destroy one of the. For a second there, I thought that was stone, just from the color, but no, it's just wood. It is wood. Tennessee doing just fine at 96. It's CSB. Oh well, I was about to say that it was winning by hit points, and then it lost 2% life. All of a sudden. It's a very close match by HP, but the CSB spent a lot of materials trying to repair this turret. I don't think it's going to succeed before it runs out. CSB is behind by 2% HP and also 2,000 materials for repairs. And that front turret takes a hit. Possibly several hits. Oh, yep, it is disabled. That is 2 more guns. Yeah, the CSB only has 10, so having this turret get that hit that early and losing 3 of the guns, it's a very critical blow. Ships now officially out of materials, but Tennessee is very close to getting a 5% lead. Oh, it did lose one of its own turrets. I do not think that any of those barrels are active. The Tennessee only has 12 guns, so... Oh, but the CSB is starting to list and roll. We know it does have a tendency to sometimes sink when it gets down to about 80-85% health. If it takes all the damage to one side. Well, the stern has almost been blown completely off. Doesn't look like that would actually matter that much if it did happen, but other than the blocks that would fall off, that'd be a significant chunk of health. CSB is almost doing a pivot turn. It's turning so hard. I think there may have been propellers back here that pushed it forward, and those have been destroyed. Because now it's just the JBG propellers in the back that are driving the ship. Let's go take a look at the Tennessee to see how she's doing. She does have a 10% lead. Oh, she lost another turret. 2 of the Tennessee's turrets are down. But I feel like the Tennessee has done so much more damage that... Ooh, that was a... Oh, it's kind of cardboard armor up here. I was like, that was a big hole that got blown in it. But the bow is pretty much just wood. Unarmored. But even if the CSB managed to knock out these 2 turrets, I don't think it has the firepower left to get the victory before time runs out. Like, the Tennessee has just done too much damage. Ooh, that may... Oh, that was awfully close to blowing the stern. The JBGs are actually exposed now. I don't know why the ship is continuing to turn left so hard. Oh, and there goes a chunk of the stern, blown completely off. And the CSB is where it was, then it went away. This volley might seal her fate. She was 80% sinking for like 2 seconds there, but now she's doing all right. And then she isn't. CSB is really struggling at this point. Kind of leveled back out, so she might actually avoid sinking, possibly, but she's very low in the water. Oh, that had to have knocked out some JBGs there. Yep, several of them have been destroyed. And there's the 80% sinking. Got the Tennessee down to 90%, which is pretty respectable. But it was not an... Wait. The timer restarted. It stopped sinking for just a second. Okay, there we go. Now the ship is officially sinking. It has officially been destroyed, giving the Tennessee a victory in round 1. But doing, 10% damage to the Tennessee in the first round is pretty respectable. It's not nearly enough to actually end the ship, but, it's pretty respectable. We'll see how the CSB can do this time. If it can land some early shots to the Tennessee's turrets, as well as keep pressure on the Tennessee's hull so that it doesn't get a chance to repair said turret, like I think it could the CSB has a chance here, but it has to do both of those things. It needs to land hits to the turrets and disable them, and then also land hits to the hull. Oh, exactly like that. Wow, that turret is disabled. And now it needs to keep the pressure up on the Tennessee's hull and not let it repair that, so that it can't repair that damaged turret and bring it back into the game. But, you know, if it dunks all of its shells into the water, that's going to be a little difficult. Tennessee has a pretty respectable repair rate, and yeah, look at that, it's already fixed. Nope. See, that's why I said you had to do both of those things, not just one. Alright, let's take a swing over here to the CSB, see how she's doing. Ooh, that front turret just took a hit, but it seems the barbette armor held there. Kind of hit the deck in the barbette. Oh, that shell's going right for that turret. Oh, okay, just barely missed. Oh, that secondary HE gun, which doesn't really do much, got hit. This rear turret on the CSB is disabled. And the Tennessee keeps the pressure on the hull as well, so that turret is just... The repair bots are going to prioritize repairing the hull, and likely never get a chance to even try to repair the turret. Which is what I was saying the CSB needed to do it. I mean, it landed... First of all, it disabled this frontal turret on the Tennessee, but Tennessee fixed it. Because it didn't do enough damage to the hull to keep that turret from being prioritized by the repair bots. Excuse me. Well, CSB is not doing well this time. It's already down to 91% and it's almost out of materials. Tennessee's at 98% with 5K materials left. CSB is also listing. She's in a bit of trouble. Does the CSB even have any guns left to fire? Oh, yeah, it does. Has one at least. I think that may be literally the only gun left on the ship, and it is under fire right now. Did it just shoot itself? I think it may have just shot itself and disabled itself. I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Oh man, that's a shame. I think the CSB is weaponless. Yep, there it is. So that is going to be the end of this match, and that means unfortunately the CSB has fallen and will not be joining the ranks of the champions for the Champions Qualifier. On that note though, the way that is going to work is, well, these are our champions. These are all the champions that have you know, made it through. They've all had their retirement stuff done, so come Monday we'll be able to start the Champions Qualifier. That is going to be seeded by Grand Finals rating, rather than seeded randomly like the main season was. So if I sort it by Grand Finals rating, you'll see Crossfire has the highest rating, so it'll be seed 1. And then April Showers is seed 2, Johnny Gippia seed 3, St. Augustine seed 4, so on and so forth. And it will be put into a bracketed match, a bracketed tournament, and they will fight until there are only 3 champions left, and then they will go in with the Hall of Famers here. The way that'll work is they will be seeded by their grand finals rating, and then the final 3 champions will be seeded beneath them by their grand finals rating. So even if they have a higher grand finals rating than a Hall of Famer, they will still be seated beneath it. Just because that's the benefit of becoming a Hall of Famer over a champion. So yeah, that's how that's going to work. And then so, you know, we will fight battles. So first battle will probably be, I think the way the seeding works, it'll be Crossfire versus Danubia. And then the winner of that will move on. And then, you know, April Showers versus Scimitar, I think. And then Johnny versus Quasi, or I don't know. I'm not exactly sure how the seeding works. I'll be using that challenge.com to do that. So, you know, however the seeding works, however it comes out, will be, you know, what happens. Actually, you know what? I can probably just go ahead and do that right now. So, Battleship Brawl Season 4 Champions Qualifier. Yep, single stage. That's... Yeah, let's just get quickly through this part, because... Yep, save and continue. And then what that'll let me do is I can go into the participants. Add in bulk. Paste everybody in. Bulk add. And see, they are seeded by their grand finals rating. So that will make the bracket look like this. Okay, so it'll be the first match will be the Augustine versus the Quasi. Crossfire actually gets a bye from the first round because it's #1 seed. So Augustine versus Quasi, then April Showers versus Danubia, and Johnny versus Scimitar. So it will be these 3 matches, and then the winner of this match will face the Crossfire, and the winner of that, plus these 2 down here, the winners of the first 2 matches, will go on to the grand finals. Because the Crossfire is not going to get, you know, just an immediate pass through, and that's just, you know, that's how the seeds worked out. So yeah, that's how it'll go. We'll be into that first battle here with the Augustine and the Quasi on Monday. Thanks for watching, folks. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see. Oh, actually, well, don't forget to do the Hall of Beauty thing for the CSB. It may not have made it into a champion, but it could still become, you know, a beauty queen. So, yeah, make sure you do that. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you on the battlefield.